Hey, mic test. Hello and welcome to our this week's stream. I apologize. Yesterday I was not able to do the stream, but tonight, we're back at it again. But this time we're going to change things up. We're not going to do the Shopify theme development. Today we'll be working on a Shopify app because previously last week someone requested for the source code of the Shopify app development course that we had. And unfortunately, since I lost my computer, I don't have the code anymore. So I don't have the files, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we'll be going through the course together and we'll try to compile those scripts and then I will move it to our GitHub repository. Okay, so let me just check our chat. Apologize. Hey Bleach, what's up? Welcome back. How was your holidays? Did you celebrate Christmas with the family? I remember you moved to UAE, correct? All right, so currently we have 4 people. So welcome. Nice. I hope you're having a good time over there. Anyway, before I continue, I just want to, recap what I was saying before. Today we'll be working on a Shopify app. We're going to look or go through the Shopify app development course that I made a couple of years ago. And unfortunately, since we don't have the source code, then that's the plan. Basically, that's the whole point of this stream. It's just to go through everything and make sure that we push all our scripts to our GitHub repository so everyone can access them. You're going back to where you are or where you lived tomorrow? Yeah, of course. The day after tomorrow. Well, you have time. You have plenty of time. But anyway, if you have any questions regarding Shopify app development, feel free to ask them here. And without further ado, start working. So the first thing that we need to do, obviously we need to install the development tools, and that's going to be VS Code. We already have that, but if you don't have, install it. And next up is SAMP. So that's the Apache, what else is it? PHP, MySQL, etc. So that's what we're gonna need as well. So let me just open our search bar, SAMP. And we're gonna need to install it because I don't think I have SAMP here on my PC. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Hit download. Oh, here. So just a disclaimer, I have no idea how to do this anymore because it's been like, how long was it? I made this around 2021. So it was like 2 years ago. So I have no idea like how to do the Shopify app development using PHP, like core PHP, vanilla, without any libraries, right? Because I remember we were using something like that was pre-made by someone online and we downloaded it. I think it's on my article, one of my articles. I am really new to it, so I'll be confused, but I'm looking forward to it. Well, I could say the same thing. I'm lost already. So hopefully we're gonna be fine. But that's the plan. Okay. I'm trying to download it, so I do not accept that. Let me just download it. Should start downloading. Here we go. Also, we have streamed here on Twitch. So probably if someone joins us here, there's going to be a chat here and I'm gonna be reading those messages if there is one. Okay, I think it's done. Just open that. And let me install it. This time I need to make sure that you guys can also hear the desktop audio, because maybe I'll play my course for free so everyone can see it. You know what? I should not watch everything. I still need someone to buy it, you know. I'm kidding. Okay, where's the installer? I thought I ran it. Yes. Okay, there it is. In some cases, this may slow down. Yes, continue. Because unactivated user account control on your system, you guys can see this, are possibly registered with UAC. Please avoid to install SAM on. Okay. Okay, let me just put it here. Next. Okay, so we're gonna need Apache, that's for sure. We need MySQL, that's for sure. FileZilla, I don't think so. I don't need that. Mercury mail server, I don't need that. Tomcat, perhaps we need that. I don't think so, honestly. Okay, PHP, Perl, PHP my admin, yes, we need that. Fake send email. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. From Anand, hey, hello, welcome to the stream. How was your holiday? If you don't mind me asking that, obviously. Okay, let me just install this. Did you celebrate Christmas with family? Hope everything went well. I hope so. I'll say the same thing to the others. Okay, so we're back here. I think I'll just move the SAMP to a different drive. I'll use D. Can I move it to a web development folder? Hold on. Because I want to make sure that all of my projects are organized. I'll put it somewhere there. So it should be inside of web development projects. Next, language, English, yes. Next, hold on. All right, next. And there we go. Okay, so for those who missed the introduction, basically what we're doing today is we're not doing Shopify theme development. We'll be doing Shopify app development, and we'll do it using vanilla PHP or core PHP without any libraries, without any tools. Though we'll be using our course, the course that I made years ago, as a reference. As much as possible, I'd like to use that because the whole point of this stream is to get the scripts, the PHP scripts, the files, like as is. Okay, so now that we have this installer, I can now close this one too. Did I mention something else? Shopify.
So we need two things. First is the code editor, and second is the local web server.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I sound so young in here. First.
So for the code editor, we're going to use
All is well. Yeah, I had fun with holiday season. I went to Christmas market and just chill. It was great. I ate like curry. I loved it.
VS Code. But if you don't like VS Code, you can use something else like Sublime, Notepad, or
Blah 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 blah.
So let's start with code editor. So
okay, we have that.
Another SAMP as well. You can just click the accept the agreement, click next, and if you want that off VS Code.
It's very funny because here I'm still using Windows 7.
So I highly recommend you leaving this checked. Otherwise, you'll get an error that says command code is not found in VS Code. The reason why we got this because
it's just bringing me so much memory because the time I made this course, my computer is just so bad, and I'm trying my best to like make it work, because I'm using it with like so many things, for making videos, for making music, for playing games, etc. But yeah, web development as well.
As I have an antivirus running.
Can't even speak properly. Jesus. Okay, so we already installed this, so I don't think there's much else to install. Okay, so we have that. Let me see. Okay, so now that we have the setup, we can just click finish, and then we should have this control panel. Now all we need to do is just to start Apache, MySQL, and PHP MyAdmin. By default, if you run Apache and MySQL, you should also start PHP MyAdmin. Let's do that. So first of all, before I do that, let me see the configuration. This one. Okay, everything is good. Server root is here. Okay, I think it's good. Though I gotta make sure that the port is correct. Let me see the other one. Okay, it's not in here. I think it's all good. Let me just try. Okay, do you want to allow public and private networks? Yes. Okay, so by default it's using the port 80, which is fine, I guess, because sometimes if you work with, like, for example, Node, you know, it uses like 8,000 or 3,000 port. So since it's using 80, I think that's good. And then later on, we're going to use ngrok, so we can make the app public. So that's one of the things we need to install as well. Otherwise, unless I already have ngrok installed. Let's do the MySQL. Okay, so there you have it. I have an error. Should allow it. What is the error? MySQL shut down unexpectedly because it was blocked. Let's try it again. There you go. It's working. Okay, so if you get an error, once you run MySQL, then one of the reasons could be your firewall is blocking that. So make sure that you allow MySQL. So let's open. We can just proceed and open PHP MyAdmin, and here we have our database. Pretty quick. So that's how easy it is, right? Now we can set up our database, and then we'll start writing code. But before we do that, let's start setting up our GitHub repository. So let me just go to my repositories. Remind me later. Good. Okay, let's create a new repository, and we'll call it, what was the name of the project again? I think it was called Elena. Creating the app. Or I think we need to do it here. Creating the Shopify app. Yeah, this one. So I should have here the name of the app.
So in this lesson, we're going to start creating the Shopify app. So let's open our browser once again. And this .com, you can just click select my account, open the apps page, public app form. So I'll just give
Ilana. Okay, Ilana. That's funny. Okay, Ilana. It does exist already. So if it's there, then that means github.com /Ilana. Unless it's private. No, it's here. Who said I don't have my project? It's here. Okay, Bleach, welcome back. No worries. Basically, we installed SAMP, and basically we're just setting up the working environment locally. But now that I know the name of the projects, the code is here. Who said I don't have the source code? Who said that? I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna make sure I have to pay. Gotta pay for that. It's right here. So I just need to I guess put it on a resource. Oh boy. This is embarrassing. Okay, let me just edit. Like let's go back to Udemy. Man, oh man. Said, oh, you don't have the source code. I'm writing everything on my own. There should be like a source code where we can just copy the code. Okay, hold on. Let me just go through this one by one. Because I don't want to expose some information. Somebody once told me the word curriculum. I ain't a sharpest student in the shade. What did I do here? Okay. Now I'm just gonna put a different. Did I say a source code somewhere? Cleaning up the verify code, saving sessions, installing app bridge, script tags. Okay. I guess I'll just create a new item. Is there any way I can just put a resource? Lecture, source code, project source code is available here. Now I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted because I sung it. There's no way. And besides, how can I just put a resource? I don't want to put a video or article. I guess just a description. GitHub. There we go. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I'll just do it like this. GitHub repository. And then put the URL like so. There you go. Make it bold so it's pretty. Save. Links must be free educational. It is educational. There you go. Let me just get rid of that. Save. Publish. Okay, now the source code is right there. Okay. If anyone wants to see that, it should be at the very bottom of the course. Now I'll do the same thing to the other, to my WeeklyHow course. But you know what? Since we're here already, we might as well. We might as well do this. Oh, my neck hurts. Okay.
In this lesson, we are finally going to start doing API call.
Setting up database. We're gonna need to create our Shopify app. So how did I do that?
So in this lesson, we're going to start creating the Shopify app. So let's open our browser once again. And this time, let's just close everything. We don't need this yet. Let's open the developers.myshopify.com. and then click log in. If you don't have an account yet, you can just click sign up. But since I already have an account, I'll just click log in. I'll select my account, and you should give me the following page. So
Okay. It's just so funny to just watch my own lesson. Shopify.dev. And click sign up. If you don't have an account yet, click sign up. But if you do have an account, log in. Select your partner account. Let's do the development. And then here, we're going to select the apps. And we're going to create a new app by clicking the create app button. I'm taking a piss, I'm sorry. Let's create an app. And then this is going to be, we're not going to use Shopify CLI, obviously. We're gonna need to do it manually. So create an app manually instead of following this. I apologize, I'm taking a piss. We'll call it Elana. Okay, so now we have our credentials. Now we have the API key and the secret key. Great. Now we can use that later. We'll just keep it there for now.
So the next thing we're going to do is just to open the apps page. Then
Yep.
we're going to select public app.
It's funny because now it's not asking whether it's a custom app or a public app. You guys noticed that? So I think it's all up to you now if you want to publish it or not. Oh, it's here. So say for example, if you want to distribute it like to Shopify App Store or just to a single customer or merchant. That's interesting.
So I'll just URL forward slash or URL. Just call it Elana forward slash at the end. And then here in our allowed redirection URL, just paste the following URL, and then we're going to add something like token.php and then install.php. So install.php.
Okay, I think I can follow that. So we should just go to app setup this time because we need to put those URLs. So we have the app name, contact email good, and then the URL here. So since we're using local, HTTP, not S, localhost, and then the project folder. If you make your Shopify app like in the root folder of SAMP, so let's just go here in SAMP and we should have an explore button here. If you open that, you should get the following folder. And the root folder of your localhost is this. Correct. So let's go to localhost. Not that. Should be localhost 80. Come on, 80. There we go. So it moves me to the dashboard folder, which is this one. So I believe we do have here an index.php that redirects the dashboard. So let's open VS Code. I think I have that. So VS Code, open a new window. Okay. So let's open the SAMP folder. So you should be the web development projects, and it should be SAMP and the htdocs. So it's either we create here a new folder or you put all your projects here, like on the root. But we don't want that because it's gonna be unorganized, obviously. So let's just create that. Let's just follow the course. Let's create a folder called Elana. And let's just create here everything. Select folder, I trust, close, create a new file. We'll call it index.php. And we'll just type in here, hello world to all of you from YouTube and Twitch. I'm trying to make it entertaining. Come on. Okay, so now we have that. Let's go to the browser and type Elana. There you go. Oh, sorry. So we have hello world to all of you from YouTube and Twitch. That means our local host and project folder is working. We can create a new folder. And what is the how did I do that? So it's in a root folder as well of the project folder, token.php and install.php. Okay, so create a new file and call it install.php, and then token.php. So the install.php is the PHP script or code that will create the installation, the OAuth technically. Whereas the token is the script that will generate the access token. And then you will need to save those access token to a database. At least that's how I remembered it. Good question, Bleached. Basically, what we're doing is we are just trying to go through the Shopify app development course, and I don't even know if this is like, I don't even know if this is necessary, because now that we have our source code, it's available, everyone can just look at it. I mean, it's not really necessary to make this stream, but at the same time, I want to go through that so I know that my course is still relevant and still usable or watchable, if that makes sense. And also at the same time, we can learn something new if we encounter something. And perhaps if you have questions, if you want to do something weird, we'll do it here. Does that answer the question? I hope so. Okay, so that being said, let's just continue.
Click create app, and we should have the Shopify app key in our Shopify app. Going to start working on our Shopify app project.
Okay, so understanding API keys, great. I actually need to fix this. It's still doing this recommendation.
In this lesson, we're going to talk about the API key and the secret key, what their purpose are, and why do you need them. Okay, so in the previous lesson, we created a Shopify app and generated an API key and a secret key. These keys are important so you can install the Shopify app.
Fun fact, this edit took me like a couple of days to finish because my computer back then was just boiling, smoking, because it's processing a lot of things, because you need to make basically a canvas of this images and then do the animations, and then you need to move the camera. So I didn't do it using DaVinci Resolve. I used Adobe Premiere, and that killed my computer almost. So yeah.
To a Shopify store. To install a Shopify app to a Shopify store, we need to do an auth using the following URL. So notice the following variables. We need to provide the shop domain, the API key, the access scopes, the redirect URI,
Yep.
and we also need to send a nonce, and we need to
Nonce.
access mode. So the API key, that's the API key that we have in our app setup. The access scopes, those are the scope that you can apply to a Shopify app. For example, if you want to access the product API, you'll need the read product scope. If you want to create products using your app, you'll need to use the right products attribute.
Okay, so you want to watch that, take my course. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip all of that because I know that already. I don't think we're missing something there, so I guess we just need to make sure that we have ngrok. So next one is ngrok. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's go to VS Code, open a new terminal, and let's try to create not PowerShell, but a regular command prompt. ngrok. Okay. CLS ngrok HTTP 80, right? And we should have the following ngrok URL. I'm gonna need that. Why I keep like pressing Control C twice? There we go. Just once. And then we can go back to our partners account and just paste it here. And we'll do it here as well, obviously. And now we can add the install.php. Now it should be the Ilana folder, like that. And then Ilana /install.php. Let's copy that. And the next line is going to be the token.php. So token.php. Save. Is there something new that we can take a look at here? That's the webhooks. We're gonna go through that, I guess. Okay, embedded app. That is good. Let's take a look at our ngrok URL. Let's see if it's working. Oh, it's working. Awesome. You can even look at this. It's public, so everyone can access this. So if you type this, good luck if you want to type that, and you should have this. All right, try to type that URL. I dare. Let's just go and create the installer. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I guess we'll just create something different. But at the same time, we'll go through the entire course. No, I'm not gonna copy and paste it. You need to type it manually.
So in this lesson, we're going to continue and work on our install.php file. So go back to VS Code and make sure that you have your ngrok running. Make sure that you have your sump running. So
I'm kidding. You can have it.
without further ado, let's continue. So here in our install.php, the next thing we're going to do is to create a...
Okay, I guess we can start working on install.php. Just type the ngrok URL. Install.php, and we can just create php and create a new variable. We'll call it ngrok URL, and we'll just paste in here that URL. Okay, and that with semicolon. Continue.
Set of variable. So the next variable that we're going to create is for the shop. So create a shop variable. And as soon as you use the install or you click the install app button, Shopify will give you the following query variable. So let me show you honestly. So I'll just end it with semicolon. And then
that's true. So if you execute the installation, the install or the OAuth, it gives you that query variables like the shop, the nonce, timestamps, etc. So we can go back here and create that URL variable as well. So shop underscore URL. If I'm be honest, I don't even know why we're going through that. We can just go to install.php here and basically just read this. So we need the API key, which you should not be doing, honestly. This is my mistake. You should not be putting your API key here. As much as possible, have an env file and access that through that file. That's a good question, Bleach. Yeah. So perhaps we can just copy this, all of it, and go back to VS Code, paste it like so. But okay, so I don't think we need the we can just use that like so. Ngrok URL. Okay, just delete that, delete this, and delete this because we already referenced it here. Perhaps I can get rid of the /, or maybe I'll add it and remove the one here. Okay, so let me just review this one by one. We have the ngrok URL that we created today. The API key, we need to change that. So go back here, copy the client ID. Once again, I'm saying this, do not put your API key, secret key directly on a PHP file. As much as possible, create a environment file, local, and put your API key here. So Shopify app API key. Just put it here, like so. But how can you reference this? That's a good question. I don't know. I have no idea. So let's just search on it. So PHP env file. Vanilla. Like there should be a way. Yeah, it should be like this. Perhaps we can just use this library. Yeah, but that's a problem. We need to use Composer, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. The env acquire or add it to your composer.json file. Load. No, we're not gonna use that. Let's look at other resource. Is this something that will work? Let me try. API key, change this like so, save it. Let's go back to our app. Okay, so there's a problem. We don't have that file. Oh, it's permission denied. Obviously, if you get this kind of errors, you always go to Google. PHP failed. Yeah, now that we have installed PHP, I think we can use commands now. Let me try that. let's try command prompt. Nope, it should be cd ls PowerShell cd go back ls. What do I have here? Okay, so we have PHP here, so that should work. PHP v. Is it not working? Oh, we need to be inside of the folder. PHP. But it does exist current location, does not load commands from the current location default. Okay. PHP. It's not doing anything. Help. Oh, okay. So it's opening. It's looking for a file. I think that's how I should work on it. Let's try to run it. I think there's more like a. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. Nope. PHP. I don't know how to use it anymore. Like literally, I'm so used now to JavaScript that I can't even remember what I'm doing, like using PHP. Okay, question from Sovankar: how Amazon sellers send central data access using PHP? I'm not sure I follow. Let's try this one. I'm just gonna run my own CMD here. Let's go to the D. CD web. Okay. CD samp. CD PHP PHP I. Okay, there it is. Those are variables. Yeah, let's try to do that grep. It's not being recognized because it's the wrong command, I suppose. Change owner. Unless 77 as well is never a good idea. Okay. Perhaps this will work. Isn't there any other language? Yeah, I mean, the most common language that you can use for Shopify app development is TypeScript, JavaScript. I've never seen anyone use PHP now, like Shopify app development. So yeah, that's very unfortunate. And I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, I'm lost already. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because the reason why I'm looking at this, and that is because I want to try if I can do the env setup on our project. Because our API keys or secret keys, even like our URLs, is exposed to the public. So that's one of the reasons why we're exploring this. Because I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I mean, there's no point of like following the course because we already have the source code available. Exactly, why use PHP? Well, because that's the course. We're following the course. And I'm just trying to like go through all of it and see if that still works. But if the question is, should we still use PHP to develop Shopify apps? That's a good content. That's a good discussion for a video. We're going to talk about that. But in summary, personally, I wouldn't use PHP anymore. You can, but if you use like Laravel, maybe we can try that. I don't think it's a good idea because you're giving it permission. Smooth R777. No, it's not working. You know what? Never mind. Let's just skip that. Honestly, I don't care. So yeah, but my whole point is, as much as possible, don't expose your API keys and important variables to the public. It's very important to remember. But let's just skip this because I feel like I'm wasting so much time on this. For Farhan, hey, what's up? Welcome back. Today we'll be doing the Shopify app development. Just for a change, I guess. But we're following the course that I made 2 years ago, 3 years ago. How are you doing? By the way, I remember like last stream, there's like we picked 20 viewers or 20 people. And someone basically exposed our stream to a group chat. And everyone just stormed in and do something weird. I mean, I shouldn't be calling that weird, but it was funny, quite interesting. And Bleached basically blocked some of them or terminated some of them. It's a mind-blowing experience. Let me just go back to index.php and get rid of that. We are using we're using PHP. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself in this situation? Why does your screen and facecam look fuzzy? Is it? Oh yeah. I thought I'm blind. I mentioned that in my video. I thought I'm getting blind, but it looks fuzzy. What's going on? Is it because of my light? I think it's because of my light. It's like doing this movement. What if I used my other light? Is that better? I think that's better. It's still fuzzy? Why is it like that? Let me check the properties. I'm not using any effects or whatever. Oh yeah, actually it is fuzzy. Let me turn it off. Is it still fuzzy? It's still fuzzy. Get them. Oh man. By cubic? It's still fuzzy. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh yeah, actually the question from Farhan, yeah, we're using PHP, like vanilla one. Why am I bothering with it? You know what? It don't matter. Just don't bother looking at my face. It's not a big deal. It's just me. I know I'm handsome, but like, get off. Let's build a Shopify theme development. What do you guys think? Should we just move? Because honestly, I'm not really having fun with Shopify app development. That is a fact. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to restart the stream if that's okay. Was that okay? Was that you? Best motivation. I think that was you. Who said the source code is not available? It was available. I saw it. It's this one. This is the source code of that project, of that course. So if you're looking for this, it's here. So I don't understand why someone missed this. I'm pretty sure I said it somewhere in the course. But yeah, fine. If you want me to update the Shopify app development course, I will do that next year. I'll put some time on it. Right? So some steps are not working properly. Can you like go at least give me on in the Q&A section, perhaps you can post which area it is, and I'll or you can just email me so I don't miss it. You know what? No. Hold on. Don't email me. I'll miss it as well. Because that's the whole point of this video, or this that's the whole point of this entire stream. We're trying to go through the Shopify app development course so I know which one is outdated and which one isn't. But so far, we went through the installing development tools. It's fine. Creating the Shopify app, it's fine. It's pretty easy. But you know what? Yes, I guess some like user interface of the new Shopify app, Shopify developer page, it's different from the previous one. So that probably need to update that. The API keys as well. That should be different. And perhaps I can take a look at the env and we'll just learn how to make sure that our environment is secured, or the API keys and secret keys are secured. What else? But yeah, okay, I'll make that promise. I'll update it. Okay? That's gonna be one of my goals. But I don't want to break your heart, guys. I know it's really difficult, but I'll do it. Okay, let me just go to this chat. Hawk, welcome back. Hello. I think you're one of the person who joined like last time. So I'm happy to see you back. Hello Soham, welcome to the stream once again. This time we're doing something else. Best motivation speaker. No worries. Yeah, I'll just do my best. I'll do my best to update it, and I hope I don't disappoint. Hopefully. Oh, so with that being said, let's move on. Okay, let's move on to something else. We'll still, you know what? Let's still keep the Shopify app because I don't want to restart my stream. Let's still do Shopify app development, but this time we're not going to use PHP. Let's do the Shopify CLI and create an app, like the one I did on my Shopify API course. My 8. I'm just gonna disable it then. You don't see me. You don't see my handsome face anymore, and I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's fine too. Wow. How can I fix that? Blending mode. Subtract. Does that help? I don't even know what happened to my webcam. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna disable it. Someone's gonna miss me though. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, someone's complaining. Okay, any plans to remix full course? I guess you're talking about the remix course. I mean, unfortunately, I did that and I don't have that course anymore. Let me just close this now. I'm gonna stop the SAMP. We no longer need that. We no longer need this as well. This one too. We no longer need this and that and that and that and that. Let's go back here. Let's close that. I'm gonna go through this without the video. I'm not gonna film it or stream it, but I want to review the course, the Shopify app development course, and just see what's wrong with it. Okay. For now, let's close this folder. Close. Let's create a new folder. Should be on the projects, Shopify apps. What is this? Oh yes, this is the one I made previously for the Shopify API course. Let's use this. Or no, let's just create a new one. Okay. Let's create a new project. Okay, so now Bleach is gone. I can put my face once again. No one's gonna complain. Okay, this time we're going to use Shopify CLI. Let's do that. So Shopify. No, I don't think it's the right way to do that. It's the npx create Shopify app, right? I remember that. So let's go back to apps. Let's create a new app. Yeah. So this is how you do it now. What about Yarn? Yarn create Shopify app. Can we do Yarn? I like using Yarn because it's much easier. So Yarn create Shopify app. I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. Yeah. Sudo yarn create at Shopify app. It's not working either. Let's use command prompt. That's one of the problems with PowerShell sometimes. Yarn create at Shopify app. Okay, that should work. And let me just resize this so it's also readable. I mean, I'm talking about the chat. Like that. At least you guys can see the chat, which is good. Okay, let's go back here. Now we can start creating our project. What is the name of the project? So what is the goal here? What do we want to do? On the Shopify theme development stream, we are doing a Shrek project. Where is Bleach when I need him? What are we gonna do here? This is where I need you guys. If you guys have any idea what we should be doing, like perhaps it could be a serious project or it could be a funny one. Let's try to brainstorm what we can do here. Perhaps we can do a Shopify app that changes let me think. We can create a Shopify app that adds an accordion to a product page, or perhaps like just components. An app that makes components. So what we can call that my screen is also not clear. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure it's clear. I mean, I changed the scale filter into point, so that should be good. You're just making me worried now. I'm sorry. Let me open my stream. Oh no, yeah, it's fuzzy. Why is it like that? Hold on. Thank you for putting that out. Thank you for telling me. Sorry. Because I'm not sure what's going on, and I've just been gone for a couple of days, and now it's like this. Maybe because of the resolution. Capture method, automatic. Windows 10. Controls. Is there any way I can change my No, there's no way. I'm afraid. Stream. What if I just zoom in? Yeah, I think that's better. I think it's because it's too small. Because I'm using like a 4K monitor, and then the resolution of the stream is just 1080p. I had to scale it down because of the delays before. So that's the problem. Why it's a bit pixelated. Okay, so let's just zoom it in to make sure that everything is good. So now I'm assuming you guys can see it now. I'll do the same thing here. Let's zoom it in, zoom it in, zoom it in. So you should be able to see this now. Okay. I hope it's good now, but let me know otherwise. Okay, you know what? Let me just go back here to the project name and let's just make a bit of a progress. We'll call it Accordi. Okay, so what kind of app are we going to build? We'll start with Remix. I think there's one of the question of motivation speaker. Or start with your first extension. Let's just use Remix. So we can go through this. So for your Remix template, which language do you want? Is it going to be Java? What happens if I use the other option? It didn't create the folder, right? Okay, good. So let me just go back to that. I want to make sure that I know what happens if we select the other option. Accordi. And let's do this. So it's downloading that repository, installing the dependencies. Is it creating a new file? No, it's not. That's great. So this is taking a while. So if you use a different project type, which is going to be non-remix app, then it's installing all these dependencies, which I'm guessing it's different from remix. So is it using Next.js? To be honest, I don't know yet. So that's what we're gonna find out. But if the question is, if we go back to Remix, if we're going to use Remix, that's what we're going to do. I believe Remix is much easier compared to Remix. No, Next.js, sorry. I believe Remix is much easier compared to Next.js. And Remix, I heard it's faster. So let's go, while we're waiting on that, waiting for that, let's just go back to our browser and type Remix app. You can take a look at this. Yeah, so it's also using nested routes, which is good. Unlike, I think unlike Next.js, it depends though, because there's the app and then what was the other one again? Next.js. There's two types of app that you can use with Next.js. What is that? Yeah, the app router and then the pages. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I believe with app router you can do nesting, whereas with pages I believe you can't, or I think it's the other way around. Nested routes. Yeah, you can do nested routes with pages router. But what about the app router? Can we do nesting? Oh yeah, you can also. Okay, I never knew that. I didn't know that. Should we learn React before Remix? Definitely. I mean, now I would say learn JavaScript. Let me close this now. Let's go back to VS Code. It's still installing the dependencies. Now this is worrying. I'm just gonna cancel that. Besides, I don't need that. Let's go back to the Remix app. And that's taking so much time and I don't like it. Okay, Accordi. Start with Remix. Let's use TypeScript. I hope it's not stuck with installing dependencies. I am noticing that. Is it because I'm using Yarn? Yeah, this is weird. It's taking so much time. It shouldn't be taking so much time. Let's use npm. It's not what I meant to do. Remix, TypeScript, downloading a template, installing dependencies. So it's doing something, but it's stuck there installing dependencies, and I'm not sure if that's a me issue or an internet issue. I hope it's the other one, but I doubt it because my connection is quite fast. Let me try it on a regular command prompt or a PowerShell. cd d cd web ls. Okay, let me try it here. At Shopify/app. Shopify/app at latest. Accordi. Remix. TypeScript. So it's downloading. Good. Okay, so it's doing something here. But it's just so weird because it's taking so much time and it's not supposed to be like that. Let me double check Shopify's GitHub. Am I missing something? Shopify CLI. Let's close this now. We don't need that. Okay, it's doing something over here. Let's stop this. That took a while, huh? Okay, let me just take a look at our Discord. I heard there was something going on there. Okay, there's something in the lobby. Oh, it's just Bleach. Thank you for promoting it, I guess. That's my moderator right there. So reliable. Anyway, let's go back. Okay, so now it's created, but for some reason it stopped the command. So let's just open that folder. cd accordi, and let's use code current directory. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're here in our project. We can start, perhaps we can start creating a GitHub repository for this, so we can push this this entire project folder. But do we have a git ignore? There is one here. env is ignored. Let's also add that env.local. Let's also add that env.staging and production. This is one of the things I learned from my internship. There's like 3 types of environment variables that you can create: the regular, the local, the staging, and the production. It's a good idea to separate them. At least, like, if you're working locally, you have that different API keys, secret keys for each environment. That's what I learned. Anyway, we can just continue and let's create the env file. So since we're locally, it should be .env.local. Unless we already have those files. No, I don't think so. Great. Let's go back to our browser. Let's open my repositories, and we're going to create a new repository, and we'll call it Accordi. That's going to be public. I don't mind. Create. And we can start setting this up. Okay. So let's connect that by using this command. Git init, it's already initialized. Git add all, git commit, then the message going to be hello world Accordi. Okay, let's create the branch. And we'll put it on development. So then after everything is settled, we can push it to the main branch. Or you know what, since this is the base of the project, let's put it to the main. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. So let's set the branch to main. That's fine. Okay, so now we can add the origin like that, and we can push. So git push origin main. Okay. All right, that should be good. If we refresh this, we should have the project. Awesome. Next, we can create a branch, or we can just do it in VS Code. Let's create a new branch and we'll call it development. Or sometimes when you like, when you want to create a new branch, you describe what you want to do in this branch. For example, if there's a bug fix, then obviously you'll call it as a bug fix. I guess what we can do first is I guess set up the user interface. For now, let's just call it development, because to be honest, I don't know what we're going to build because this is an impromptu project and I don't have any idea what to do. So usually when you develop a Shopify app, you have a Figma file that you can follow, right? For the user interface, for user experience. Also, there's discussions on what kind of application you're building. If you have a client, you discuss what kind of project you're building. But since we don't have any clue what we're building, that's one of the issue. But yes, I said that our app is an accordion app. You know what? Yeah, I was wrong. I apologize for that. We're building an app that will display an accordion to product page. So I guess what we can do is once we install this app, the merchant should be able to create those blocks on the product page. For now, let's just go straight back to running this app. So Shopify npm run dev. So that should give us all those URLs. Started the Prisma, okay, it's doing the migrations. Great. Build a random app on the App Store. Unfortunately, no, we're building like an accordion app that will allow merchants to add blocks to the Shopify app, Shopify product page. So we're having this allow. The screen is not clear here too. Is it just the code? What if I get rid of my camera? Does that make it better? Because otherwise, if this is an issue, then I'm afraid I need to restart my stream. And I'm afraid to do that. What about now? Is it better without my face cam? Also, can you check your quality? Is it on 1080p or is it on 720p? Because otherwise, if the quality is below those resolutions, then that could be one of the problems. But if you're maximum high resolution, then the issue is on my end. And I might need to restart my stream if that's the case. I think it got better. You can resume your face cam. Now I'm afraid to turn it on because if that's the case, then probably the issue is my face cam. I'll just turn it off for now. I'll try to fix that on the next stream. Okay, let's go back in here. I'll use the development partners account. Okay, so I think it's your resolution. Okay, understandable. I guess I can turn it on? But yeah, it's really fuzzy. I don't know what's going on with my webcam. Next time I will use my camera, but I'm gonna need to use a MIDI cable for that. So I'll change my face cam direction this time. Oops. Hold on. Okay, let's just make it smaller. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you love to see my face. Okay, let me make it bigger. Let's just make it smaller. Okay. Going back to the terminal, we're going to create a new app. That's fine. We'll call it Accordi. Okay, let's just call it like that. Accordi. Which store would you like to use this project? We'll use the live coding session development store. And voila. Yes, automatically update. Basically talking about the URLs in the app settings. Okay, so now we have that. We can now install this by pressing P. Otherwise, you can click this URL. But it's much easier to just press P. And that should open a new browser tab. And it will ask you to log in or no. Since I'm already logged in, then it will go straight to the installation or the OAuth page. So this time you can install it or cancel it. For now, we have the following permissions. We can only edit the products. Let's just cancel this. I don't want to install it for now. Let's go back to our project and let's change the setting here. So here we do have the following scopes. We can just write products, but we can also add read underscore products. But since our Shopify app is basically just, accessing those Shopify themes or Shopify blocks, then I believe, let's just go straight to the documentation. Because I could be wrong. Like what kind of access scope we can use. Access scopes. Okay, so there's two types of access scopes, the authenticated and unauthenticated. Can we search for blocks? Nope. Themes? Okay, read themes, write themes. Script tags. I don't think we're gonna need script tags for this. Yeah, I guess we can just use the read themes and write themes. Because what we want to do is to add a snippet code or a snippet code and a section file inside of our theme that will allow merchants to add those sections or blocks, if that makes sense. So let's change this. Instead of read products or write products, let's use read underscore themes and then write underscore themes. Okay, let's save that. Let's go back and try to press P once again. Here in the terminal, press P, and that should open that window once again, that OAuth page, and this time it's still edit products. Okay, perhaps it's not working. That is because we need to restart our Shopify app. Okay, so npm run dev once again, so it uses all the configuration, the new configuration that we changed. Okay, that's a good suggestion. The theme app extensions. Yeah, maybe I'm implementing it the wrong way. Because I believe there's already that, and I'll be honest, I haven't looked it up yet. Shopify app extensions. Or theme extensions, right? Let's start from scratch. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah. That way we don't need to edit the Shopify theme. That's very unnecessary, to be honest, because what if the merchant literally delete those Shopify themes, and that means your files are gone as well. So I think that this solves that problem. Yeah, without having to interact with the codes or the project, the theme. Oh yeah, it's like this one, product review. So yeah, basically that's what we're planning to do. Okay, I guess we're doing this. After you've finished this tutorial, you have accomplished the following tasks: created a theme app extension, okay. Requirements, a partner account, it's all good. Okay, I guess we need to execute this command. Let's try that. Let's just end this for now. And now that we no longer need the right themes, I don't want to edit that. Maybe we can just read the themes. Or hold on. Do we even need that? Just for the sake of, just in case. Let's also do read products. I don't think we need those, but just in case. So let's do the Shopify. What was it again? Oh no, it's npm. npm run. Am I using yarn or npm? Yeah, I'm using npm. Shopify app generate extension. Hold on. Generate extension. Okay. What type of extension are we doing? Let me close this. So admin action, admin block, customer segment template, product configuration, subscription UI. So since we are just adding blocks or sections, I believe we can use admin action. Is there multiple? Oh, there's plenty. Yeah. I just realized that. See? I don't even know this yet. That's for sure. Oh yeah, there it is. Now I'm just trying to embarrass myself, and this is really... Yep. Okay. Theme app extension. We'll call it Accordi extension. Or Accord extension. I'm proud of that joke. Okay, let's just proceed. How are we gonna do that? So now we, yeah. Provide a name. You should now have an extension. Let's just see. Okay, it's right here. Extension. Let's try and push that. Work in progress. Shopify, new Shopify app extension. Theme app extension. Commit. Okay, publish. Okay, awesome. What is the next thing we need to do? You should now have new extension, and if we open that folder, what do we have here? Okay, we have assets, blocks, locales, snippets. Also, this is it. Does that mean if we install this, then they be able to use those sections, those blocks? That would be really easy. Okay, let's do that. npm run dev. So now we have three options, D and P and Q. Previously it was just P. What happens if we press D? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, now we can install it. It's doing something. Why does it keep reloading? Oh, maybe we're missing something. The app couldn't be loaded. This app can't load due to issue browser cookies? Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my password and see what happens. Close that. Online store, preferences. Okay, so that is working. But can we also see that app extension? Okay, let's say I want to add a new section here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's actually working. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we should be able to add this to any section or any template file. That is interesting. Because before you need to obviously you need to manually edit the Shopify themes, right? But since the app extension is has been released, then you no longer need to do those. That's nice. Okay, we can get rid of this. What do we have here? Okay, so you can also customize that. Let's go to the product page. I'm guessing you can also do it here, right? Yeah, you can. There we go. And I can move it as well, right? Okay. So since we have that, I believe we can just go straight to the app extension and work on it. So what do we have here? So we just have a thumbs up and the liquid file here. So we are using the block object and it's setting the product. Let me see this. Okay, the product from the current page. You can also select the product. Okay. So we have the schema settings for that. What if this is empty? It's using autofill. So is it doing something in the meta fields as well? Like automatically if you install this app, it adds this meta field called demo. Let me just double check the meta fields. For now, I'm just trying to understand how it works. Now I get that when you install it, it automatically adds those snippets, those sections. But what happens to the meta field? Custom data. Where is it again? This one. No, we don't have that. So what is this for? What is this? Is that a built-in attribute of the meta fields? Let me go straight to the liquid documentation. Because right now I'm just confused how it works. Liquid. Meta fields. Where's the objects? Objects. Meta fields. What was it? But it's inside of a product. So in the product, there are meta fields. So for products, there are meta fields, and there is a meta field called demo. But where does it come from? Let's go to products. For example, this one. So there should be a meta field here. There's no such thing. Maybe it was explained here in the tutorial. Okay, so npm run dev should be good. Okay. Provide instructions for what merchants needs to do after installing your app. For more information, refer to UX guidelines. Okay, I think that's good. When you're ready to release your changes to users, you can create and release app version. But it didn't really explain the template. Is there any... There must be a repository for that. Should now have a new extension. The generated extension. Oh, it's explained here. Sorry, I missed that. The generated extension requires a meta field definition. Set a value for the meta field on at least one product. Do we need to manually add it? I don't think so. It says it creates this. But I don't think we need to manually create those definition. It's already there. So that's bizarre, I don't see it. Unless, and that is because the app is not installed. It is installed. It's just weird, it keeps reloading. There must be a bug somewhere. And I don't like what it's doing. Let me just make it smaller. I apologize. I just want to see one thing. Okay. Maybe let's disable this. The app couldn't be loaded. That's because of the cookies. Switching to another browser or contacting developer. I don't think that's the issue. Let's turn that off. It's still doing that looping. That's quite frustrating, huh? Let me just rebuild it. Okay, perhaps we need to do this first. npm run. I'll create a new PowerShell and just execute that. Yeah, I think that's the reason why. Because since we changed our access scopes, then basically the Shopify app is just, hey, it's not the same anymore. So the OAuth keeps repeating. Okay, so now if we run our OAuth again, there we go. So this time it's updated now. This time we should be able to open the app. There we go. Finally. So I guess that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. If you change your access scope, you need to push those changes using that command. The npm run Shopify app config push. Okay, so now that that's working, I guess the next thing that we need to do is just to figure out what's happening here. Because at the moment, I still don't see that demo under the product. So it doesn't matter which product you use, right? So for example, there should be a meta field like demo, but it's not here. Unless there's another way to look at your meta field. Unless we need to manually create it, then why is it like here it's saying it will create? No, I think we need to create it. We need to create this manually. Okay. Bro. Custom namespace is demo. Am I doing it right? Average rating. Hold on, I think I'm doing it wrong. Should be rating. Let's take a look at options that we have here. Product boost, related products, settings. Product transport declaration, complementary, MPN. What was the previous? Hold on, let me just undo this. Start from scratch. Because it's saying custom, but here it needs to be demo, and the key needs to be average rating. So that should be like this. And then the name is product rate. I don't think it matters. And then for the type, it should be a number or integer. Correct? Yeah. Minimum value. I don't think we need to add the minimum value and maximum value. We can close this now. After you create the meta field definition, set a value on at least one product in your development store. But what about conditionally here, star rating? So we're just getting the value and we're using the round filter to round off that value. So if the average rating is greater than 4, so there's no such thing as maximum value. It doesn't matter. Even if we change it to like 100, it's just going to display all of the image. And You know what? Let's just show it. Let's see how it works. So now we have that. We can go back to the product, I believe, and scroll down, and we should have here the meta field. Yeah, the product rating. And we'll set it to, for example, 4. Save that. And we can go straight to the preview. Okay. So it's not displaying it the product rating, and that is because we need to also add it to the theme. So we can just select this. And then let's just add it to a product. For example, products, default product, that's good. And we can just add the block here, perhaps underneath of the title. Okay, save. And now we can refresh this. Now the reason why you don't see it, that is because we need to publish this. Fail to publish changes, you cannot publish a development theme. Okay, so that makes more sense. We can just preview it. Take a look at the product. So we have this. It's still 0, but what if we change its rating? What do you call it? The 3P fulfilled snowboard. This one. Let's add a rating of 5. Save. It's still not working. Oh, it is working. Oh, awesome. There you go. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. I think I'm getting like how this entire extension was working. So perhaps we can start building this app. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a new block, and we'll call it accordion. Accordion.liquid. I know my screen is really small now, so let me just make that big. Close that. Close this. And we can build here a new schema. We can use the other snippet as a reference. We'll copy that. We just paste it here. And let's change the name to accordion. And the target is section. It's fine. In the settings. So what are the settings that we need? Obviously, we need a title for the accordion, and we need the content for the accordion. Basically, it kind of looks like this, right? That's the whole point of it. So let's do that. Just a title for now, and then the content. So let's change the type to text. The ID is title. The label is called title. Let's get rid of autofill. We don't need that. Perhaps a default value. Default. From Dr. Webb, thank you for sharing informational content. Recently bought your Udemy theme development course. Thank you so much for taking them. Appreciate the time that you guys are taking to watch them and learn from them. That means a lot to me. Okay, so now we have the title. Next up is going to be the content. It's going to be the same thing, but instead of just text, maybe we can use a different type. Let's go to the documentation and search for section settings. Settings. Okay. So rich text, we can use this. That way they can use bold, italic, or list. Right, so let's do that. Instead of color, use rich text. And the ID is going to be content. And the label, we'll just call it content. And then the default value, I don't think, no, we don't have to add a default, or yeah, let's add one. Describe here your accordion. Okay, so that should work. Now we can start working on the section. So how did he do that? Or how did the star rating do that? So basically it's just checking if the average rating is greater than 4, then it displays that thumbs up. Otherwise, it's rendering the stars in these snippets. Okay, I don't think we need to create snippets as well. Or perhaps we do need to create a snippets, because what if you want to add multiple? Since this is an accordion, there could be items, right? This is a list of accordions. Now this is tricky. Because instead of manually adding them one by one, perhaps we can do them as a block as well. This is a section. Let's just save this for now. Let's see how it works. Now don't tell me we need to push this again. I hope not. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's add something here. That means we need to run it again. It's quite inconvenient. So for every changes you make, you need to rerun npm. Unless I'm missing something again. Where was the tutorial? Theme app extensions. Theme app extensions prepare your app for future when users increasingly adapt to Dawn. But I'm more like concerned, like whenever we make changes, it doesn't update everything. Oh, there's an error. It cannot be pushed. Why? The cause is invalid tag schema settings. ID content default is invalid. Oh yeah, that's because it should be wrapped with an HTML tag. Yeah, that's my bad. or we can use paragraph tag. Okay, so this time it should work. Oh yeah, there we go, now it's pushed. Awesome, so you don't need to reload or rerun npm run dev again. It should work. Let's open that. Oops. Just trying to reload this. Apps. Oh, there you go. No, there's two of them now. Great. So we have the accordion and we have the settings, the title, and then the content. Awesome. So that's pretty easy. Now we can just start working on so since this is going to be a block, I guess that's how you implement it. It's a block instead of a section. Can it be nested? Like since this is a block, we can create block inside of this block. Does that even make sense? I don't know if that phrase made any sense at all. So what I want to do is, since this entire thing is a section, and we have the following blocks, can we have another block inside of this block? I'm afraid not. I don't think that's possible. So instead of doing it like, you know, a list, I think we can just do it like one block. Right. Okay. So now what I want to do is we can look up online an accordion, or maybe there is an accordion that we can use from our Shopify theme. So let's go straight to online store and look at the theme test data. Maybe there's a snippet code that we can just use. Those are icons. Product media model, product media, variant options. Icon accordion, component accordion. There is no section for that. So I believe what we can do is open the product.json, and it should be using the main product section file. Inside the sections, we should have main product, and let's look at those. This is actually how I do it. If we need something, like for example this component here, it's a block, right? Maybe it's a collapsible row. Yeah, it is. So maybe we can look it up. Collapsible. Row. So it's a block. So it's using a side. summary, detail summary, HTML. Yeah, we can do it like this. Yeah. I think it'll be much easier to do it like this. So let's use that. Details, summary. And then we'll put here the object. Should be hold on. How did he access that? Block settings, right? So blocks dot settings dot title, and then in the paragraph tag we can simply use the content. So block dot settings dot content. Now if we go back to our accordion here, if we save this, this time we should be, it should be a detail now. Let me try to preview it. There we go. So now it's an accordion. I guess all we need to do now is just to make it the same as this. Unless you want to make it different, then that is also fine. Detail, summary, HTML, CSS. Let's just make it simple. I like this. Let's take a look at that. I like this one too. Let's take a look at that. So let's just take a look at this one by one. Okay. Now what I want to do is just copy this. Just the details in the summary. Let's go back here and we can add a style sheet. Just paste it here. And let's see what will happen. That way, that style sheet should only apply to that component. Unless we need to add a class for this. I'll just call it Accordi app. And let's use that class here as well in the summary. But since this inside of details, I believe we can do something like details dot Accordi app and summary. I think that should be fine. Let's try and save that and go back straight to our app. Refresh. Let's reload this as well. Didn't change anything. Still the same. But let's take a look at the HTML code. So I'm afraid the CSS code didn't work. Did we get any errors? Okay, there's a problem here. Cannot use style sheet tag in app blocks. Okay, interesting. So there's no way to do that. Then I guess what we're going to do is, instead of doing it like so, can we create an asset like a style sheet file here in the assets? I believe we can. Accordy.css. Let's just move that here. Let's see if we get any errors. Okay, so that's pushed. Good. But now we just need to reference that file as a style sheet. But how do we do that with theme app extensions? Okay. Apps can load assets using JavaScript style sheet scheme attributes. I believe we can just do it like this. We can use, how did he do that? No, there's no such styling here, so I'm afraid there's no way to add style sheet here. We can use a asset URL, I believe. But what if we duplicate those blocks? That means those style sheet will also be duplicated. That's what I'm thinking. So for example, let's use the tag or the filter asset URL in style sheet tag. So now if we do it like this, accordy.css, or just, yeah, accordy.css, and then the filter asset URL, and if we use the style sheet tag, that should load this file. Right? But is it going to duplicate that snippet file, or no, that CSS file? I think it is. So we have these two blocks, right? Yeah, it's duplicating that. So I don't know if that's really good. From Harsh Deep, hey May, what are you building on extensions? Or basically we're just experimenting. I'm just trying to learn it as well. Well, apparently not, because now we do have two style sheets here that are being referenced. Is it being requested twice? That's a question. Let me reload it. And let's look at it. Accordy. Oh, it's just once. I don't think that's a big issue. Yeah, I guess if it's just once, then I think that's good. Yeah, it just made me worried because now there's two of them here in the link, right? But it's working, so I believe that makes our app done, right? So that means we're done. Pretty much good to go. We can go back to the theme editor. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's not duplicating those requests, HTTP requests, so no need to worry about that. And now we can change this. So for example, what is this online store about? And you can just type here. You can even use, I think, AI. What is this online store about? That doesn't even make any sense, but let's just pick that. Okay, save. This one too for the second block. Um, how do you deal with refunds? What? What is she talking about? This doesn't even make any sense, but let's just type it ourselves. The refunds are available only if you send back the product that you ordered to us within 15 days or 7 days. If you deliver the products back more than 7 days, you won't receive any refund. You freaking dumb. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. To be honest, we're pretty much done. That's pretty easy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Welcome. That's it, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to do now. It's surprisingly easy, to be honest. This is my first Shopify app theme app extension, and it's surprisingly easy. Now that I know how to deal with app extension, it's pretty easy to just build whatever. So for example, let's think of a component that we can add to an online store. We do have the ratings. That's pretty easy to do. Meta fields. You can do it with meta fields. What if you want to add like those, effects that says buy now. If you buy it now within this like time frame, you get 20% discount or something. You can pretty much create those very easily. If it needs like data from your Shopify online store, you can use meta fields using that. You can even use schema settings. Like the one that we have here in the star rating that liquid basically is just using a setting product so that it can access the meta fields, right? So that's pretty straightforward. Hey Bleach, welcome back. You missed a lot. We're done. Actually, I'm leaving. No, I'm kidding. We're pretty much done with the accordion because we created a theme app extensions, and now we do have this, and it's working. It's pretty easy. If you want a real challenge, add. Oh, sorry. In the add to cart button in your theme extension that works across multiple themes and doesn't reload when adding to cart. A theme app extension that allows, that changes the add to cart button. Like that? Let me think. Right. So yeah, because some themes don't implement those. It just bring you to the cart page directly. That's complicated because in order to add those cards, you need to use a form tag. And it should be in the product. It's not something that you can just add as a block. You get what I'm saying? You need specifically you need a form tag and with the reference of like the cart URL, right? The add cart endpoint for that form. So I don't think it works like you want. You're literally gonna change the product template. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. I could be wrong. I don't know. From Son, Seun. Hello, can anyone see this? I can see your message, yes, but is there any problem? So adding form is the simpler part. Ensuring it works well with custom line item properties, other apps, etc. is going to be insane. I'm thinking. Maybe I can figure something out. Because since it's going to be as a theme app extension, right? You said theme app extension. So, since it's a theme app extension, it's going to be a block. Hold on, let me just process this step by step. Since it's a block, you can use that block anywhere, like any template. It could be in a product template, it could be in the cart template, it could be in a 404 template, it's everywhere. So that means you also need to check. You need to check in that block what Unless there is a way to limit that, like the block can only be placed on the product page. There must be. Contains app blocks or themes and app embed blocks. Contains liquid snippet files. A configuration. There must be like a configuration for that. How did you, bro, did you put oily hands on your webcam? Why is it still fuzzy? There it is again. The complaints. There it is again. Hold on. Wait a second, children. Is it better now? Let me just wipe your face. Is it better now? Or maybe you just need to wipe it. Okay, where are we? Holy shit! We are now 10 people, guys. We are at our breaking point. We are very close. Okay, let me just go through your chat messages one by one. I'm actually, oh no, before that. Do you know who is Harsh Deep? I think I've heard it somewhere. It's Harsh Deep. I think he's also making videos, right? I think you're also making a YouTube video. Harsh Deep. Oh shoot. Wrong channel. Yeah, I think I've seen one of your videos. Or maybe I'm talking to another Shopify developer. Last time I also watched another video. Why is it blurry again? I just literally wiped it. Now it's better. And then a couple of seconds later, it's going back. Maybe there's something wrong with the, maybe it's cold. I can see the pores on your face. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I need to keep wiping it, I guess. Can we break the record of 20 people? Yes, please break that. I mean, last time we broke it. It keeps getting fuzzy, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a condensation going on here and it's messing up my monitor or my camera or something. But yeah, I'm gonna use my camera next time. Oh shoot. Instead of using webcam, because right now I'm just using webcam, I'm gonna use a camera, an actual camera, and just plug it in. Okay, where are we anyway? Shout out to Harsh Dip. Actually, we can collab. Let's collab. Let's talk about something. There's another channel that I want to work with. I think it's Han. Yeah. It's a great channel. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that on X. Honestly, I'm not using X anymore. Or Twitter. You can just send me an email, honestly. I barely use social media anymore. Or hey, you can join our Discord. You know what? Since we have like 11 people here, I'm gonna shout out our Discord server. So we become a bigger channel. At everyone, join our Discord. There you go. I actually made some changes to the server as well. Like, I separated the welcome, the rules, and announcement just to make it organized. I did it last time. I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. So yeah, okay. How many people do we have now? Is there any way I can see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 people. So yeah, if you want to join our Discord server, feel free to do that, and I will be posting most programming related stuff there. And if I have something to announce, then I'll announce into this Discord server. And if you guys want to chat, let me know. If there's a content creator watching and want to collaborate with me, let me know as well. In fact, there's I'm not gonna show the message, but actually, yeah, from Campfire, he sent me a message. I'm not reading it yet. Okay, so basically, he had an idea to do a video, and I like the idea. But as much as possible, I'm taking my creativity slow and a priority as well. So I'm trying to think of ways to make my videos, I guess, better than before. You know what? Let's just make this stream a bit of a cringe fest. And let's take a look back at our old videos. From oldest. Because there is a fun fact when I started. Did you guys catch that? I said Chris. This is my very first video, and there's a reason why I said Chris. The reason why I said Chris, that's because I want to I think I mentioned this before, but I want to hide my identity as much as possible. I don't want to expose my life online. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give myself a nickname, Chris. It's a pretty generic name. And then I was like, a couple days later, I was like, I need a job. But how can I prove to employers, to HR, that I'm this guy? So I can't just say, I'm Chris. No, my name is Bernard. And so I was like, days later, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother hiding my identity. So now I just like forget everything. But yeah, this is my very first video. It was 4 years ago, and it's about Shopify app development. And this is how everything started, guys. And I'm surprised I got like 88,000 views. That is crazy. Have you seen me and Chris from Weekly in the same room ever? True. Yeah, that's that is a clever way to put it. If you can't see us together, that means it's me. That's really good. But yeah, just remembering all these days. Look, this is our website. It's so bad. I mean, my website's still shit. I need to work on this. I need to change this. But yeah, look at that. I made this. This image right here, I made that. I even sound like a teenage boy. Jesus. I'm still using light mode. How did I survive that? Let's move on to another let's move forward in time. Hold on, chill. Yeah, this is the time I was like making Unity tutorials as well. And I got my first course. Yeah, I used to do this. The classic intro. The classic music. I also made that music. Just fun fact. So back then I'm already like making bits. Unpopular opinion. VS Code is better in light mode. How dare you? Don't even talk to us. That is disrespectful at its finest. Now you're just killing yourself if you use light mode, honestly. And the 1K subs. I think this is the first time I showed my face. I think it is. This is the first time I showed, yeah. Now I'm just cringing now. And then I even went to like PHP. Didn't really work. Is that Chris from WeeklyHow? You all look alike, exactly. Yeah, finally I showed my face. There's nothing to hide anymore. And then we went straight to like drop shipping. God damn it, I look ridiculous here. The bald hairstyle. If you have time to like watch all of this, I applaud you. If there's any one of you who watched literally everything, I need to handshake you, honestly. Because me, I can't even watch my own videos. There are times it's like, I'm just gonna publish it, and I don't look back. But I think these days I try to, appreciate my work more. But all these things right here, I never look at them. I loved making them, but I never watched them. But yeah, one of the videos I'm really, really proud of is this liquid video. I loved it. If someone hops onto this video or stream, no, he surely get confused because I. Yeah, because before we were writing code, but basically we're done honestly. So right now we're just chilling, and that's why this stream is called Coding, Shopify App Development, and Chill. Because right now we're just chilling. But yeah, if you have any questions or ideas of what we can do, feel free to share them. But I noticed that we've been streaming for 3 hours, so I might as well end it soon. Yeah. Yeah, but if you're confused, honestly, like what we're doing, yeah, we made a Shopify app. This app right here. And we created. Is there any way I can show you that? Customize theme. So it's not pushed. Okay. I'm gonna need to open that preview. It should be right here. Paste. So yeah, this is what we were building before. It should be in the product page. Yeah, this one. So if you're confused, this is what we built, but we're pretty much done. But someone mentioned something like if I want a challenge, then I can build like that add to cart button. But thinking about it, it's very challenging. I admit. Because yeah, like I said, a product page does have a form by default. Most Shopify themes have those, so you literally need to customize it. Maybe like through JavaScript. You also need to literally change the action of the add to cart button. That's sick. Okay, let me just walk you through like what we did. So we created a theme app extension, and that created this extension right here. And speaking of that, honestly, we can push this. Completed. Theme extension. Accordion. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Push everything. And yes. Give me a sec. Okay, so we did create a theme app extension and we went through the star rating. I just tried to understand how it works. Apparently, you need to create this demo meta field to make this work. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then after that, I decided to create this accordion. And since it's a block, then you can't really make it nested blocks, honestly. So for each block, you display these details. And then we went through an issue like, hey, since we need to style these details and summary, then it's either we use a style sheet tag. Didn't work. You can't use style sheet tag here in blocks. So we used the filter asset URL style sheet tag and created a new asset here in the assets folder and reference that. And this is what we have here in the assets. You can always check this out. By the way, the project is on my GitHub account, github.com/Polidario/accordi. Should be there. You'll find the Shopify app project. Or maybe I can show it. Here. Find it here. It's 2 branches, development. And you can see the commits. Just if you're interested. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Didn't do that much. But unless like you have any idea what to do tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna go back to the theme development. I honestly want to finish that before we proceed to something else. But maybe later on in the future I will like, no, I want to make a video out of this. Honestly, I learned something new and let's talk about it. Okay. Harshdeep, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate your time. Yeah. Feel free to like connect with us if you have time. Oh, by the way, I'm looking at the Discord server. I made sure that you can't post something on the lobby or on the announcement. It should be just my announcements. So that's interesting. Don't tell me it set it up everything again. Permissions. Yeah. Permissions, it should be synchronized. You should not be able to post anything in there. Same here as well. Yep, good. Yep, good. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Lord Punet. I appreciate that. I'm gonna be ending this one soon as well. So I appreciate everyone's time. It was a blast. I learned something new, and I think that's the best part of it. To be honest, I feel like I enjoy the Shopify theme development more than the Shopify app. Now that I'm really used to not web app, but like the theme area, I think I appreciate it more. I just watched your 20 minutes of stream. I subbed, like, joined. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lord Punet. Hopefully we can see you again soon, tomorrow. But yeah, the stream always goes same time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But unfortunately, I was not here yesterday. It was such an important event yesterday. And sorry, my eyes a bit. Yeah, I'll be back next week. And tomorrow, obviously. For now, I'm gonna end this stream. And we'll be back to Shopify theme development tomorrow. And if you're watching this, if you missed the stream, then yeah, I promise that I will be watching the entire, not the entire, but like the Shopify app development course using PHP. But I noticed that we actually have the repository, so I don't have to do that anymore. I'll update the Udemy course, I'll update my WeeklyHow course, and make sure that the resource is updated so you can access the source code. Okay. Hold on. Is there a stream tomorrow? Yes, there's going to be a stream tomorrow, same time. Can we make? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a moderator. You're a great moderator, Bleach. How can I do that? Block? Is that how you change it? Timeout, kick, ban? How do you do it? From MBA Techniques, hello, welcome back. Unfortunately, you missed a lot of things. You can just go back. Hold on, I just have this. I think I'm gonna need to create a moderator. It's just have student instructor. I think I set it up wrongly. I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll do it later. Yeah, I will do that. Chill, jeez. From CEO and hi, thank you so much for joining the Discord server. Yeah, that's the whole point of the Discord server is we can all talk there, discuss Shopify development. If you have questions related to that, programming related stuff, everything is gonna be in there. Okay, but also make sure to always read the rules and regulation. It's very important. Always be kind to one another. Don't do any bad things in there. But yeah, thank you so much everyone to for taking the time here. If this is your first time here, welcome. We need to update the rules, you know? What do you mean? I think it was nice. I wrote that yesterday. Oh yeah, about that too. Oh yeah, there's no rules there. Hey. There's no rules doesn't mean you can't post NSFW stuff. Don't even dare. Hold on. No, like, keep it PG. No, it's here. No explicit content. Okay, so hold on. Let me just share once again the Discord server. To some of you who missed it. Okay, it should be in the chat. And then you can join. I think I also need to make a community post to do that. I haven't done it yet. Is there any way to also pin this? I believe there is. There must be a way. But this heart right here is blocking my ways. Oh shoot. Oh, hold on, hold on. What am I doing? Where's the chat? There it is. Okay. I think there's another problem. I think some of you can't see this. Allow members to view these channels by default. That's check. Can you see it? It should be. It's public. I mean, it's check. Hold on. Let me try it on my other account. Let me join that. Oh, no. Hold on. I can't do that. That's my private account. I'm gonna need your help, Bleach. Interesting. So you can see the server, but you can't see the content. So is there something like I disabled here? I want to make it visible, but I don't want anyone to type a message there. Allow members to delete messages by other managed threads. Allow members to read previous. Perhaps it's this one. What about now? You think it's gonna work? Edit channel permissions. Okay, good. The rules, permissions, read history, histories. Where is it? So I made this undefined by default. So is that something that will fix that? Well, you guys are saying the opposite thing. For NBA, it's working, but for Bleach, nope. What does that mean? Oh. Yeah, try to refresh. Maybe you need to reload your app. I don't know. Because by the looks of it, it should work. I'll also make sure that this is set properly. Send void messages, activities, allow members to use activities in this channel. You can't send files. You can't send links. You can't create private threads, public threads. You can't make messages. Manage webhooks, permissions. Nope. Okay. I don't think I'm missing something. I should be good. How are you doing, Bleach? Hi, kiddo. Thank you so much for joining. We're now a total of 16 people, excluding me. That's exclude me. 15. Awesome. Yeah, we're growing. Okay, great. Awesome. So that means it's working then. Let me do that. Roles. Great. What is your favorite color? Let's make it yellow. Allow anyone to mention this role? Yes. Display role members separately from online members? Yes, I like that. Permissions. You can view channels, you can manage channels, you cannot manage roles. Allow members to add custom emoji, stickers, sounds. Is that not? It's not a big deal. Allow members to view a record of who made which changes in the server. Manage webhooks, manage server, allow members to change their server name, switch regions, view all invites, add bots to the server, and create and update auto modes. Which one should I allow? I'm gonna allow this. Kick members. Ban members. Timeout. Obviously you can send message. Embed links, attach files, the reaction, external, stickers, mention everyone, allow members to delete messages by other members. Yep. Manage threads, yep. Send text to speech. I don't think you need that. Application commands, send voice message, don't need that. I think that's good. I don't think something members with this permission will have every permission that will also bypass. You're not gonna need that. Which helps me add mods, timeout, and add bots, makes channels. Which one is that? Mods, timeout. Here's what I did, timeout members. Allow create invites. This one, manage server, allow switch regions, view all invites, add bots to the server, and create and update auto modes rules. Okay. I think it's good. Is that good? This one. Allow members to view a record. Where is that? Private and make private channels? There's no. Yeah, view channels. Manage channels. Yeah, we're setting up the freaking the freaking Discord server on a live stream. We are that bored. Hey, welcome to our WeeklyHow stream. If you're watching this and just confused of what we're doing, don't worry, I am too. And I'm gonna add Bleach because he's a good boy. I trust you. Don't break that. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you're Kida. That was you. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Kida. Just messing with you, chill. But yeah, okay, so finally you're a moderator, so there's that. Good. I guess we're making progress with our community. That's good. It's been a has been a plan for many months. I wanted to build that Discord server. But finally we're here. Thanks to live stream, I was forced to do that, to build the stream. The Discord server, sorry. So yeah, I'm actually really happy like how we are doing with the community and how everything is going. We are managing to get 10 more than 10 viewers on live stream, and that feels really nice. At least I'm not alone. I mean, even if I'm alone, it's fine. Okay, what about on Twitch? I'm actually thinking of moving to Twitch. Something happened here? Nothing happened here. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitch as well, you can do that. No, as much as possible, we're like spreading our stream. No, I don't think I have messages here, so that's fine. Okay. What about that? There's another streaming platform that I found out. It's called Kick. What do you guys think about that? But I really like YouTube because it's much easier, and I already have a community here. And whenever I stream, basically it notifies all of my subscribers, so that helps me get this like viewers. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with like doing multiple streams at once. I think it's fine. It's not a big deal. But I think my problem is going through the chat and I can't even see what's going on the other side. So I'm actually thinking of getting another monitor just for that, for the chat, so I can manage it properly. But now I feel like I'm going straight to live streaming instead of making proper content. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So it's really nice to get recommended by YouTube. So if you got recommended, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate that. Thank you to YouTube as well. Shout out to you. Is it okay if I DM you on Discord? Yeah, go for it. As a moderator, you can DM me. I allow that. You look kind. That's maybe the reason. Thank you. Oh, come on. Don't say that. You're boosting my ego. Nah, appreciate it, seriously. Well, to be honest, I'm just having fun with the entire stream. And I wouldn't say I'm the best Shopify developer out here. Obviously, I make mistakes, and then I'll take that. I I'll take responsibilities of that. And this is how you get exposed too. You know, since everything is live, everyone can see your mistakes, and that's one of the things that I want to expose as well. Because not everything that you see on videos is, perfect. Most videos that you see online, it's scripted and it's pre-edited. So here on stream, you will literally see me struggle with thinking of a solution. And that's what happens with the couple hours ago. We were working on a PHP project, and I was like, yeah, you should be using environment files to put your API keys and secret keys. And I was not able to do that because, I don't know PHP, and I'm not really good at it anymore. So, yeah. I'll take responsibility of those mistakes. From Lord Punit. Let's see a movie on next stream. Maybe if I am that bored, and I'm probably not gonna do it on YouTube. I'll probably do it somewhere else, like on Twitch, because as much as possible, honestly, I want to keep the programming stuff on YouTube. At least I'm trying, but sometimes it can't be avoided. Like, for example, the Discord thing. It's even on stream. I was like, what the hell am I doing? We should be coding, but here we are doing something else. That's why I made it chill as well, like theme dev and chill, Shopify app dev and chill, because I know for a fact that we're not gonna do coding for the most part. How can we add text beside the price in Shopify? For example, okay, that, and then excluded the text. Well, there are multiple ways to do that. First is through JavaScript, which I don't recommend. Second is just go straight to the template file, or the section template section, and literally find the price dot or product dot price, and just hard code the text. For the most part, that's how I would do it. What if we just play Minecraft on a stream? We did that last time. It was funny. And that is because we just started that day and we don't have much people, and I was bored. Like, we might as well. I don't think I can join tomorrow's stream. I have to go to a New Year's party. Oh yeah, actually tomorrow is New Year, right? Speaking of that, I might actually just skip streaming. Why do you not suggest JavaScript? One of the reasons why as much as possible, I try to avoid using JavaScript on those kind of features. Because yes, of course, sometimes you can use JavaScript, it's fine, it's no big deal. I think for the most part, the reason why I try as much as possible not to use JavaScript, and that is because things can happen where you need to create a new JavaScript files and you need to reference that JavaScript file again, right? So you're basically building that stack of JavaScript files that's being requested, like on load. And as much as possible, you need to avoid doing those because obviously Shopify have loaded multiple JavaScript files on load. And if you create another JavaScript, then that adds up, right? So you always need to think, like, you know what, maybe there's a better way to do this instead of creating a new JavaScript file. That's how I look at it most of the time. So I might as well just, hard code the template section instead of using JavaScript and then look for that element and change it using JavaScript. No. And that's also very, I wouldn't say it's a good idea to do that way, because what if the element changed, right? What if the ID that you're trying to reference or the class, the HTML element trying to reference becomes unavailable or undefined? Then your JavaScript code will basically not work and it could block other scripts. So I guess that's one of the risks of using JavaScript. Yeah, as much as possible, think of not using it. How can you code with PHP in Shopify? I mentioned this earlier. I noticed that PHP is not as prevalent. Is that the word? It's not as common anymore. Even in Shopify CLI, right? If you create a new Shopify app, it's just JavaScript and TypeScript. There's no PHP anymore. But I still believe there is a way to use Laravel to create a Shopify app, but it's not as common anymore, which is unfortunate. I mean, I don't really mind. I stopped using PHP as well. I'm so used to JavaScript now. That's why I don't like JavaScript so much. I love JavaScript. I don't even do Shopify theme dev. That's pretty cool. I'm just here to learn and have fun, honestly. Yeah, that's good. That's the whole point of this too, honestly. Just have fun and learn. I'm learning too, to be honest. And now I can make a video about Shopify theme app extension. That's pretty cool. I'll do that, definitely. So we do have 8 people here. Is there anything that we should be doing? Or should I just literally end this stream now? It's already late here as well. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah. Hey, language. Bleach. Moderate. Yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I just wanna thank you guys for joining once again. I appreciate the time. Literally delete. Bro, you need to sleep. No, it's not a big deal. It's fine. I was just joking. He literally deleted the freaking message. Oh boy. Bro. Oh man. I'm sorry. I guess my moderator is strict. I apologize for that. I apologize, Lord Punit or Kida. I think that was your name. But yeah, don't worry. We're gonna end it here. Your time out for the moment. We need to have strict language restriction. I'm trying as well, honestly. I'm so used to saying bad words. But now we are here on YouTube and the community here is a bit But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I'll try to update on Discord if we're gonna have live stream tomorrow because it's New Year. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. So perhaps we can just enjoy our last day tomorrow and just have fun with the family, loved ones. Yeah. I wish you guys happy new year as well. Enjoy. Be kind to everyone. Don't be so mean. Send love. Say I love you to your mother and father. Hug your parents. Do that. I'm such a preacher. Can you make a video about how to add price with tax or without tax? Sure, I'll put it on the list. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Okay. I'll end this here. Happy New Year, everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much. See you guys in 2024. Bye. Okay, take care, okay?